Yo, 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 what up? Alicorn Lion, aka the Yuki Konita, coming at you with another episode of Alicorn Rants. Now, I was trying to struggle to figure out what to talk about today, but then I remembered, the Smash Direct was coming up, in Thursday. I want to say today, because I'm recording this on Thursday, a little bit after the release. And fuck this direct, man. I'm sorry. Fuck this direct. So we finally got a last fighter and whatnot in his Byleft or however the fuck you say this nigga's name. So we got like this Fire Emblem nigga in the fucking game. Now we got like 8 Fire Emblem characters in the game. But I need to do a little bit more explanation as to why I am very pissed off that this nigga's even in the game. Um, Honestly, it's not the fact that it's a Fire Emblem character, another Fire Emblem character in the game. It's the fact that he is the last fighter in this fighters pack. It's not the fact that he and she, because there is like the female version too. It's not the fact that they exist. It's the fact that they came at the wrong timing. Everybody was expecting like some interesting character to be in the fifth one because everybody's been anticipating to figure out who this last fighter was. Like even Sakurai, like before like the thing started, was talking about, oh yeah, we tried to hide it from like a majority of the Nintendo staff, so a lot of people will be very surprised and like very few people know like who is going to be and whatnot, which is understandable. That's actually pretty cool because then that means you'll prevent all the leaks, the possible leaks that might happen, or anything else like that. It's understandable. You make it seem like it was going to be a very epic character when you said this, and then it was Byleft. It was this Fire Emblem motherfucker right here. To all you Fire Emblem fans, I'm glad that you got another character. I just wish it was another fucking character though. Like, did it have to be another swordsman? Like, I know you can use you can use other weapons. Do not get me wrong, but couldn't it be somebody who doesn't use a sword? Like, don't we have enough for you fuckers? Like, practically every single Fire Emblem character, including Robin, uses a fucking sword, and it's like, yo, can you use a different weapon? Can we get it? Can we get a different weapon, please? And then I feel like that this dude legitimately just shitted on the whole direct. On so many levels. So think about this for a second. Think about this. Think about the other 4 fighters that is in this fighter's pass. They're all good. They're all decent. They're all very surprisingly. They have their own purpose. Like think about this. You have Joker from Persona 5. Nobody was expecting Joker from Persona 5 to be in the game. Nobody was expecting that. That hit us right out the blue. I honestly feel like that was the best reveal out of all the 5 because that shit came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it. He came out and was announced when the game wasn't officially out yet. That's how interesting this reveal was. Like nobody was expecting like a reveal for one of the fighters so early. People really wasn't expecting like a reveal until like early last year, basically. Like nobody was really expecting that. But oh my god, it was pretty good. I liked it. Then you have like 2 reveals in one. You have both Hero from the Dragon Quest series, and you have Banjo Kazooie from Banjo Kazooie, of course. I mean, those are pretty interesting reveals for two reasons. One, nobody knew what the hell Fire Dragon Quest was. Like anybody who's not in Japan or who's not heavily into JRPGs does not know what Dragon Quest is or didn't really care about what Dragon Quest is. Me personally, I love the fuck out of Dragon Quest. I will argue and say that it's probably top three best RPGs of all time. Yes, this is including the Chrono series. I'm actually including it in there. I like it more than the Chrono series. But anyway, I can go on a whole debate about like what the best RPG is and all this other stuff. But anyway, so when I saw that, I was actually pretty happy. I'm actually pretty glad. He was a little bit more busted than I expected though, but it was worth it. That was very good because that was a character that nobody was really expecting. It was a character that actually fit, and it was a character that a lot of people, especially anybody who was a huge fan of the Dragon Quest series, could get behind of. And people who hasn't really played Dragon Quest or anything else like that can actually, enjoy this character and enjoy like the origins and all this other stuff about like the Dragon Quest, genre and all this other stuff. Then you have Banjo Kazooie, a character that everybody has been wanting in the game since Brawl. Since Brawl came out. Everybody and their mama wanted fucking Banjo Kazooie in the game. Everybody. Everybody wanted Banjo Kazooie in the game. It was understandable that he got as much clout as that nigga, as much clout as fucking Banjo Kazooie got. It was understandable. Everybody was cheering on. Everybody already forgot about like Hero was coming in. Like people who were fans of Hero was happy, but I feel like the whole Smash community was happy that they finally got Banjo Kazooie because by the time Banjo Kazooie came in, that basically meant that anything goes. That was basically what Sakurai was telling us. Anything goes. And then we got Terry Bogard. Oh my god, my main right now. Here's the thing. Terry Bogard. When I started Smash Ultimate, I said I was gonna main Isabelle. I still play Isabelle, but Terry is my main character now. I'm a huge fan of Fatal Fury and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of like the Neo Geo and all this other stuff. So when I saw that Terry was coming into the game, I was like, bruh, let's do this. And then he was like talking about like he plays like the actual like fighting game. Oh, excuse me. When he talks like the actual fighting game character and stuff like that, I was like, bro, let's go. Let's do this. Like he has like the actual commands and all this other stuff. I was like, yo, I can definitely get through with this. And even the simple fact that his commands hit harder if you do like the actual commands instead of just like the regular B stuff and all the other thing. But I'm like, dude, this is amazing. I love it already. I love it already. Honestly, they should have done the same thing with Ryu and Ken though, but that's for like another rant. But anyway, um, those were amazing. Those four characters were amazing. And then we get Byleft. We get this nigga. We get him. I don't know. A lot of people were kind of disappointed. I'm hella disappointed. The only reason why I can comfortably say that I'm disappointed and not sound salty as fuck is because like I want to say right now, like 70% of the community is kind of disappointed that he was the final fighter. Like, think about this. Like, think about like all the fighters that people wanted to get into the game with reason. I have to put emphasis on with reason because niggas will be coming up with some dumb shit. Oh, let's put Sam from Minecraft on there. Why the fuck would Sam from Minecraft be in fucking Smash Brothers. And even if he was in Smash Brothers, who the fuck is gonna play with Sam from Minecraft? He has to be legitimately like the dumbest and broken character in the fucking game in order for people to use him. Like, here's the thing. Everybody, going back to my statement before, everybody wanted Banjo Kazooie to be in a game, but yet I hardly see anybody play Banjo Kazooie. Everybody wanted Ridley to be in the game, and yet I hardly see anybody use Ridley. And I bet you, if somehow, some form of fashion, Waluigi gets into the game, I guarantee you nobody really uses it. Unless if somehow Waluigi becomes as busted as how a hero was, I don't see people really using them. Unless if like Waluigi was as busted as Bayonetta was, I don't see anybody using them. Like, honestly, that's the truth right there. But like, think about this. Like, you had people say that Doom guy was going to be in the game too. I'm all like, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Like, they have to hella censor him and stuff like that, and then I don't know, it won't be the same. Like, I can see Doom guy in Mortal Kombat, which, if I remember correctly, I think he is going to be in Mortal Kombat. But anyway, I can see him in Mortal Kombat. He fits perfectly in that game, so it's understandable. But I mean, like, the more interesting ones, like Dante from Devil May Cry. Like, I can understand that. That was the most anticipated character that everybody thought was gonna make it to the game. And I was like, yo, as much as I don't want Dante into the game, it makes complete sense. Especially the way that people were scientifically proving that it was going to be Dante. Like, the fact that people that went through that much length basically says something. Um and then you had like Shovel Knight, which again, another understandable one. Shovel Knight has an amiibo for some reason, and people thought he was gonna be in Smash around that time, but apparently he never made it. And even the guy from Dark Souls, I can't think of what his name is, but even he kind of sort of would have made a little bit more sense too, because he also has an amiibo, but yet never showed up in Smash or anywhere near it at all. But I mean, honestly, them two would have been a little bit more interesting because recently Shovel Knight did get a fighting game. I haven't really played it yet. I want to play it, but like Shovel Knight did get like his own fighting game, and it kind of like all the pieces added up. Um, Everything added up to like all these type of characters and stuff like that, especially like the ones that kind of made sense. But then we get Byleft. It's just a sour. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth when I say that, because it's like, ugh. I don't know. I can go on all day about all this, but honestly, I think the biggest disappointment was that he was the last fighter. Like, that's just the whole thing in general. And um you have to realize that I have never seen any fighting game get as much anticipation on DLC as Smash Brothers did. Like, Sakurai also did say that Smash Brothers was like the highest selling fighting game of all time. And even people to this day are still speculating, hey, is it even considered a fighting game or anything else like that? I mean, for all this anticipation to show up, and then for just Sakurai to blue ball everybody and be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put another Fire Emblem character in there. And not even like an interesting one too. We're just gonna put like another sword user. And then we're gonna kind of justify it by giving them more weapons. Nah, we're not doing that. So I'm done with this rant for right now. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. I don't give a shit. My name Yugi Konata, aka Alicorn Lion, signing out.